Hey folks, this is BestInSlot and welcome to Jurassic Park. This is Jurassic Park 1993, a recreation made by the fantastically named Sir Pig over on the Nexus website. I will link it down below. I thought, you know what, people do park tours and stuff all the time for Nexus, for Planet Zoo I should say, but we don't really ever do it for Jurassic World Evolution or Jurassic World Evolution 2, and I thought, why not? So we're going to check out some other people's park builds, starting with this really good recreation of Jurassic Park 1993 that takes from both the films and the books and all the little maps that kind of float around the canon. You know, we don't really have a proper single source of information, so this is a kind of a conglomerate of many different things. And we're going to get started. So I am Rudiger, tour guest, and I've been possessed by the spirit of YouTuber BestInSlot. So if I say anything like what I'm saying right now that doesn't seem appropriate for a tour guest, pretend it's BestInSlot. I will not be doing an accent, thank you very much. But yeah, so we start off here at the helipad, of course, with the waterfall pouring down. We don't go right into the cars like they do in the film. We have a bit of a walk initially, all the way down here. Go on a little sprint. And that leads you to this little section here, which is one of the things I really like about this. So we've got this track here you can see leading off down this way, down here, and it kind of wraps around. And we have to zoom out now anyways, so I'll show you what I mean. You can see here, this is the maintenance roads, basically. And if you look at the maps for Jurassic Park, you'll see that there's two tracks. There's a maintenance track, and there's the actual tour track that they take in the film, and you don't really see the maintenance tracks very often. We actually tried to build them. If you check out my Jurassic Park recreation in the first Jurassic World Evolution, you'll see it. But you can see there, we've got the actual tour track, and we've got the maintenance tracks, and they loop around the park just as they would in the actual film. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to the park tour, check out this absolutely beautiful visitor centre, sitting in front of the lake as you would expect with all the foliage, and we're going to hop in the park tour, and we're going to ride it, and that is the wrong button. We're going to press C. Not allowed to press Q or E. Q and E are terrible, terrible buttons. And we're just going to enjoy the tour, basically, and commentate and have a look around and see what they've built and all that kind of jazz. I really like the idea of doing this for a few other park builds that I posted over on the Nexus. Yeah, that's about it. We're going to do our own park build next week as well. I'm trying to save Horror Park, I being BestInSlot, but it's proving difficult. We'll see what we can do. If not, we'll start a new build. I've got a build in mind. Anywho, hello fellow guests. I am Rudiger. Who am I in the car with? This is also Rudiger, coincidentally. Down here at the back we've got Bojangles and Cocoa Bean. Okay, so it's Rudiger. Wait, what's your name again? You're Bojangles in the back. Rudiger, Bojangles, Cocoa Bean. I can't remember your name. You're now the nameless one. Right, so let's begin our Jurassic Park tour. I've never been to Jurassic Park before. It's very expensive. I spent all my money. They were meant to have a coupon day, but something went terribly wrong with that idea. But because of that, I've done all my research about what to expect on the park tour. So if I appear insanely knowledgeable, it's just because I've done my research and not because I am possessed by the spirit of a YouTuber. Because it's 1993, and I don't know what a YouTuber is. And also that spirit would be 3 years old. So really, if I was going to do the BestInSlot voice, I'd be going, "Goo goo gaga, I'm a baby," which is what babies sound like, obviously. The only thing that makes me sad here is that we don't have copyright music on, because you know then I don't get paid. What do you think they got in there, King Kong? Also, can I just look here? The tour splits off. Over there to the left, I believe, is the aviary. The tour doesn't actually go through that from this starting position at the very least. We'll check that out manually later on, but we're entering our first paddock down here. Very exciting. Whilst we're here... Oh wait, is this Dilophosaurus? It is. Alan. I can hear them. I think this is what the actual Jurassic Park would be like. You wouldn't see the dinosaurs half the time. This video inspired, or knowing I was doing this video. Oh, there it is, there it is. Hello, buddy. Hello, beautiful. Knowing I was doing this video inspired a question I asked on my Discord. Would you rather visit Jurassic Park or Jurassic World? And now I much prefer the aesthetics of Jurassic Park. I being BestInSlot, Jurassic World does not exist in Rudiger's head. But in terms of actually seeing dinosaurs, Jurassic Park is way worse than Jurassic World by many, many, many... Hello! Zoom it. Oh. Absolutely zoom in. It's beautiful. So this is a Brachiosaurus, Parasaurolophus, Gallimimus habitat. I think there's a Baryonyx knocking around as well. I don't know if it's meant to be. Look at that. You know, it's really cool. I've got to say, it's really enjoyable touring someone else's park. I didn't do any work. I just get to sit back and see how other people created things and what they look like and what they decided to do. And it's really nice, actually. I was going to complain about the photo mode. Can I just point this out? Why does the photo mode, which is really, really good, because you can turn 360, which is fantastic. But, you know, like when you see the Xbox 360, so you turn 360 degrees and walk away, haha. But you're smack bang in the middle, so you've got 4 humans. So it basically puts you in the literal worst position in the entire car for taking photos. It is absolutely nonsensical, and I just feel like I'm this like tiny little person sitting between these 4, like I'm like something weird's about to go down, you know. It's gonna be a weird night. Okay, last time I did try to record this video once in the past. I got into a massive traffic jam right here, so I'm hoping for the best. There you go, there's the tour vehicles, the utility vehicles really for the staff park members off doing their jobs. There's the aviary down there. Oh, maybe that's what goes through there. Maybe that's what I was getting wrong. That looks beautiful over there though. Yeah, I really think it should be based on like one of the positions, or maybe just like have it sticking just above the sunroof or something. Maybe you could open the sunroof and kind of stick the camera out. I don't know. Either way, the middle, nonsense. Also, where are the dinosaurs? You have, excuse me, you do have dinosaurs on your dinosaur tour, right? I really hate that, man. This is just gonna be quotes from Jurassic Park, really. All good theme parks. Is it all good? It's not good, is it? All theme parks have delays. Disney, Pirates of the Caribbean, Pirates eating people. I wish they did eat people. Would have made the right bet. I hear lots of dinosaurs. I don't see lots of dinosaurs. Other than Clarence back here. Dinosaurs? Like I said, I tried to record this in the past. I had a bit of an issue with my recording program. I was beset upon by myriad dinosaurs last time I did this, and now I can't find a bloody one. Where are they all? If I was a dinosaur, where would I be? Ian Malcolm was right. There are no dinosaurs on this dinosaur tour. Oh, there we go. There we go. Parasaurolophus dead ahead. Wait, we need to go back to Alan Grant in Jurassic Park 3 instead. If you look out to your left side, you'll see a herd of Parasaurolophus. Mrs. Kirby, look! A tree. And then you're gonna take us down right here. You can't land on this island. Bonk. Oh, Marlin, and so forth. One day, I'm gonna learn the Jurassic Park 3 script and I'm gonna act out the entire thing. Actually sounds really fun. Oh no, I might do that. Hello, gorgeous. There's a dinosaur there, buddy. Whoa, what just happened? What did we hear? Maybe a galley ran past? I think there are compies in here as well. That's a Proceratosaurus on the right hand side. You've got to remember, this is Jurassic Park as it would have been, as you didn't see it in the film necessarily. That doesn't exist. And that means Proceratosaurus. That rain sound on the glass is so good. Oh, it makes me so happy. Proceratosaurus, Herrerasaurus, Metriacanthosaurus, all these dinosaurs that we know were there, mainly towards the south side of the map, which wasn't really explored. Initially, you go past the Triceratops, and obviously they turned around, so they went back again through the T-Rex habitat, but in reality, you go past the Triceratops, and you go down to the Herrerasaurus and the Metria and all this kind of jazz, so... Oh, that rain. Oh, that makes me so incredibly happy. Not great that it's inside the vehicle, but that's okay. Got myself a big wet Brachiosaurus. But, I mean, this is largely what it would have felt like to be driving around the Jurassic Park tour. You saw the Dilophosaurus and the Triceratops, but did you really see them? Not really. A tour vehicle is, in many ways, not a great way to experience dinosaurs, you know? So, that is why although I much prefer the aesthetics of Jurassic Park, I love the grounded style of it that it has, that Jurassic World completely did away with, became much more high science, and shininess. Whilst I much prefer this, I think for actually seeing dinosaurs, Jurassic World would be substantially better than Jurassic Park. But you can't go, welcome to Jurassic World! Not that you should anyway. Now, through the power of time travel, Rudiger is a wizard. Okay, just so you know. So if we hit like a little bit of a dead point, what we can do is this. Speed up the tour a little bit. See if we spot any dinosaurs. Yeah, we've got something on the right-hand side. Mrs. Kirby, you want to look out to your right-hand side, you'll see a Stegosaurus in the distance. 2 Stegosauruses in the distance. And they're gone now, and life is pain again. We also have the sign for the docks. Somewhere. There it is, over there. Hello? Hey, there we go. Cool. I missed the rain already. The rain's fantastic. Okay, here we go. And there is the Baryonyx. So I don't know about this. Would the Baryonyx have been walking around with the others? I remember there are some weird details about this park. I think the Barry might have been, honestly. I think there was a specific Barry habitat, but I do remember some slightly strange stuff when I was looking into the maps. It's a shame we never got like a full-on singular canon map that addressed everything, that could kind of coalesce everything together. But, you know, we may do with what we've got. What is going on with this plant? You're a very suspicious plant, aren't you? Yes, I am. That's what plants sound like. Ah, oh, George, I'm sorry. Hey, that's me. I've had an out-of-body experience. Took a photo of myself. Your guests are complaining about lack of amenities, and Rudiger's like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm just trying to enjoy the dinosaurs. And there's this voice in his head going, get more amenities, get more amenities. Shopping, shopping. Sorry. Also, can I point out, this is a weird thing to like, but there's all these like smudges on the windows, and it makes me happy. You can just see it there at the top. It's easy to see in the dark, but it's a proper day. Which is always fun anyway, but, you know. You know, even better in a car. Wait, let me finish. Wait. What I mean is that it gives it a nice sense of realism, and that kind of grime and dirtiness is, again, part of the reason I liked Jurassic Park in the first place. Go forth, staff, do your thing. Come on. Also, why are the... I know I've mentioned this before, but can I just complain about this? Why is this woman here? Who is she? Why is she here? It's on a track. You don't need to be here. It's less realistic to have a driver here. I'm really surprised they never got rid of it, because they did fix a couple of issues about the car, if I remember correctly. So why is she still here? Just cut her out. Alright, what are we approaching? I see a paddock sign for a herbivore, some description. Entering a new area. Very exciting. Very sexy. Oh yeah, Rudiger does not know the Jurassic World Evolution theme tune, does he? Speed of time. Oh no, wait. Something there on the right. Is that Herrerasaurus? It is indeed. Get out of the way, George. This is what... Wait, no, it's Baryonyx. What am I on about? Okay, so this is the actual Baryonyx habitat. Maybe one broke out? I don't know. This is what I mean. How am I meant to take good photos when you're in the goddamn way? Oh, it's nonsense. It's such a weird... Both of these are such weird design choices. What would be great is, at the very least, if you pressed F and the members of the car disappeared. You know, that would be nice. You know what would also be really cool? I was thinking about this the other day. Because obviously this is all based on the original Jurassic Park, when it was Ellie, Alan, and Ian, and the hitherto unseen fourth member, Rudiger, myself. I was there. I was like, yo, what's up, guys? And they were like, yo, Rudiger, buddy, sup, bro? And it was a very different There's a cutscene for some reason. I can't figure out why. Yeah. Anyways, how good would it be if you could spawn into the car and every now and again one of the cars had the 3 members in it? You know, it had the cast of Jurassic Park doing their tour, and the other vehicle could have Tim and Lex and Gennaro. It would be a lot of work for like an Easter egg. But it would be cool. I wonder how easy it is to mod these people. Maybe we could do that. Get the feeling we're approaching a Tyrannosaur paddock based on the crazy landscaping. Let's shift forward a little bit. Through the tunnel, which you may remember from such films as Jurassic Park and The Tunnel, which is a fantastic film, a found footage horror film based in the subways in Australia, by the way. Highly recommended. Now, I believe we are approaching the Tyrannosaur. Quiet, all of you. They're approaching the Tyrannosaur paddock. Does he say Tyrannosaur or T-Rex? I believe it's Tyrannosaur, but I don't know for sure. There it is, Tyrannosaurus Rex. I mean, that looks cool, doesn't it? But the tour track splits off here, as you'll see, because they drive past a bit of it, and you can see if we look over to the left here, this is the pit. This is the quarry sort of area that they end up tumbling down in the film. But they don't approach the T-Rex paddock from this side. They go down here, they go past the Triceratops, and then they take the alternate route back and they curl past the T-Rex habitat that way. And you'll see how that track works in a moment. I think it's really cool. It's a nice little attention to detail. Thus, I'm the wrong person. I've got to make sure I don't hit Q and E. I did that last time. I hit the wrong button. I was jumping for about half an hour to get back to the right bloody car. Right, let's go forward a bit. We're entering the Triceratops paddock. Also, shout out to Cowdenic, by the way, for this. The mod that's letting me do this. Speed up time. It's helpful because the tour is really long. We've been in here for like 15 minutes already. Hello, beautiful. There's 3 of them. I wonder if the... I'd have to ask the pig. The pig, if you're here, feel free to answer questions. I wonder if the dinosaur numbers are based on the listed numbers, because obviously we had the list of how many dinosaur species there were from the film. Hello! Oh, they look so good whilst you're in the car. I don't know what it is about sitting in this vehicle that just makes the dinosaurs look so good. It just frames them really nicely, and because we're grounded in a vehicle and it's kind of something we can associate with in a way, I suppose. It's something we can... Oh, the fighting. It's something we can... reason, like, we have been in cars before as human beings. Yo, it looks so good. Hello. I guess it just makes them feel more real in a way. Hello, gorgeous. Yes, I meant you, George. They're all called George, okay? Because I keep forgetting their names. You can actually see the... I think that is a Herrera. No, that's a Metri. Just in the distance behind it. What's going on over here? So this area on the left, I think is probably meant to be the bit where they hop out of the vehicle. And that would be where they saw the sick Triceratops with the Indian lilac. Which, for those who don't know, I think most people know this by now. In the film, it was never explained why the Triceratops is sick. Ellie Sattler thinks it's the West Indian lilac because she finds it. She's like, well, do you know this is poisonous? And they're like, yeah, we know the Trikes don't eat it. You know, quit you worrying, Harding was said in that exact voice. Yeah, girl, don't you worry. That's exactly what he said. But as it's explained in the book, etc., in the novelle, which is also how he says it, Harding was like, look, Missy, we're not going to explain it in this film, but in the novelle, well, what happens is basically the Triceratops eat rocks. Well, they swallow rocks from the ground in the way that a cow would, in order to help with digestion. And whilst the Triceratops weren't specifically going to eat the West Indian lilac, as Harding did say, when they were eating the rocks from the ground to help digest their plant material, they were eating the berries of the West Indian lilac that fall into the ground, basically. A fun fact, the West Indian lilac in the film is the wrong one. There's 2 species of plant that have the colloquial name West Indian lilac, and as far as I remember, the film one is actually the incorrect one. It's not the one that was referred to in the book by its Latin name. Fun fact for you there. Do you have any carnivores in here? What is in here? What if I take a photo? Gallimimus. Oh, hello. There's our Herrerasaurus. So a lot of you can see how a lot of the carnivore habitats have like the same build. You'll drive through like an open herbivore habitat, like we just did with the Triceratops, and then there'll be a carnivore habitat kind of like slunked off to the side. Is slunked the word I'm going to go for there? Yes, slunked. Okay, well, as you can see, we're about to finish the tour. Wait, are we? I thought we were. Maybe I'm stupid. Hello, buddy. Everyone's my buddy, or gorgeous, in case you haven't realised. They make me happy. One thing I really want to do, although this game doesn't have virtual reality by default, would be a fantastic addition to the game, I'm just saying, especially for things like this. You can sometimes force VR in games, and I just think sitting and doing tours like this, it would be unbeatable as an experience. Because at the end of the day, there are many dinosaur games out there. There's even quite a few Jurassic World, Jurassic Park games these days. But in terms of games that let you appreciate the dinosaurs, both in their ugliness, but more in their majesty and beauty more than the angriness, I would suggest. There's really nothing out there like this game. It's undefeated. It really is. And no matter my criticisms of Jurassic World Evolution as a franchise, of which there are a few, but no more than most games, it must be said, that is the greatest thing this franchise has going for it, in my opinion. That's what will keep me playing this game for a really, really long time. Oh, we're Prehistoric Kingdom as well now. But we know that the nostalgia hit of Jurassic Park hits a little bit different. But as soon as you can walk around Prehistoric Kingdom and that comes together, that'll have the same sort of vibe as well. But those two games are the only ones where you get to really just appreciate the dinosaurs properly, you know? For their beauty. Anywho, park tour is over. So as you can see, if you just follow the tour around in a very standard route, you wouldn't actually go through the T-Rex paddock. They kind of had to back onto it. And part of that, I think, is just that you can see here there's multiple tracks, right? Which I experienced as well. When I was building this myself, I noticed that the same thing, that the tour route on a single route would not see everything. You would have to backtrack, and you'd have to circle around, and you'd have to take alternate paths and stuff like that. It wasn't necessarily that, that logically laid out. But we can just zoom by now in first person mode and check out some stuff. So this is where we turned, see, there's the tunnel that they come through in the film. I think it's really well done. They've used the visitor center thing. What they should do is maybe use the free build mod by Baryonyx and put rocks in front of the thatch and kind of blend, or put even plants in front of the thatch and kind of blend this in a little bit better. But still, that's pretty good. And you head forward, there's the T-Rex paddock sign. That's the you see there's the all these little sort of staff roots attaching onto it. There's our east dock down that way. Here's where the route splits off. And this is the route they did take in the film initially. They went that way. But they ended up coming back this way, which we don't do. So there's the drop, where the kids and Grant tumble off the edge later on. So down here we should have a bathroom, yeah, tucked in over there, very nice. And a goat somewhere, about here, yeah. And there's the goat. Somewhere in there. It's so cool. I know this game's been out for ages, and Jurassic World 1 was out for ages, but it is so cool being able to walk around like this. I wish there was like a movement to the walking, because I feel like a ghost. You know, if there's like a bit of a head bob or something, a bit of weight to it, that'd be really nice. But it's so nice being able to walk around Jurassic Park. It feels so ridiculous to me that we only just got this as a feature, because it is 100% necessary. But yeah, let's zoom out a little bit. So you can see there's the drop there, and they've even put a bit of path here to kind of represent that sort of the concrete wall with the water spilling out. This is about as good as you can make it. People will keep defending it, but the T-Rex habitat doesn't actually make any sense. It just even Spielberg said it doesn't make sense, stop being a nerd, basically. But this is, I think, how most of us tend to rig it, so that it makes as much sense as humanly possible. Rex is over there doing her thing. Rexy, as she has been actually named, as you can see in the top left. Right, girl, how you doing? You're a bit shrink-wrapped, aren't you? Oh. I always think of her as more brown than this for some reason, but she really isn't. She's quite grey. We've got an aviary down here, as you can see. So again, this would be an alternate tour track. I believe I can't walk into the aviary. I tried this, and it's weird because the gate opens, but then you can walk inside fine. that didn't work yesterday. Shut up. Right. This is our little aviary. It wasn't like a big thing in the Jurassic Park, of course. But, that's another thing we need. These JP1 Pteranodons desperately need resizing. They are teeny tiny babies, to say the least. They are so small. But very cool all the same. Yes, we've got an aviary, and I think the only other thing you wouldn't have seen, there's a couple of extra little details down here at the start, for example. We've got the response facility over there, we've got the emergency shelter behind there. Raptor paddock down here at the back in the sand with all the utility stuff around. This is where they, would have come to hang out, and Muldoon and Sattler would have walked sort of past here to get to that. I think this is the maintenance shelter they were meant to come to, this one over here. You see there's even a Velociraptor sign there. You can see here, yeah, this is a really nice detail. So it's got the fence around the maintenance shelter as it should. But it's also got the logs on the ground, the 2 logs that Sattler jumps over on her way to escaping, whilst Muldoon is down here somewhere. And walking into the undergrowth over here, getting eaten by Velociraptors. And yeah, I don't know. It's a nice recreation. I don't know if it's the best one I've ever seen. Oh no, this happens quite a lot. This happened to me. But it's a cool recreation, and I'm really excited to see now. We don't, I don't need to do too many of these 1993 park tours, which is a very popular thing to make for fairly obvious reasons. With the hatchery, yeah, I would have done the same. But very excited to see what else you folks have built and what other people have built, and kind of explore this as an idea. If people enjoy it, if people don't enjoy it, that is what it is. But I thought it's worth a go. And I, Rudiger, I'm now floating. I'm a spirit watching over Jurassic Park now for the rest of my life. Lovely. Right, so we are going to end it there. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. I will link the park if you want to download it for yourselves. Credit to Sir Pig again for this. And yeah, we may check out some more next week. We're going to start our own build. If I can't save Horror Park, I'm very sorry about that. If that's the case, I'm gutted for myself more than anything. And we'll start some Prehistoric Kingdom as well. Busy, exciting week. Thank you very much for joining me. Until then, thank you very much. No, wait, no, this is wrong. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks next time. There we go. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye.
Reaching out.